Welcome back to TWiGs ADV for day 4 of my Utah journey. Let's get right to it.
Got Motos going all over. There's Dr. Dualsport over there. Getting on there. On the KTR.
I had my breakfast and coffee in the hammock earlier and I was pumped and ready to go. It was time to head up to the lodge and meet up with everybody else. Quite a bit of people showed up to ride their bikes today, and after a little meeting, we're ready to go. We head out from the tent city and the Zion Ponderosa Ranch, down to the highway, then east to Mount Carmel Junction. The air was crisp and fresh, the bike was running good. Everybody kind of gathered up into groups of people they each knew. That put me in with these two crazy cats, Dr. Dualsport and eveRide. It wasn't really too far down the highway before we came to our first fuel stop of the day, Mount Carmel Junction. The doctor decided to put us through a tight squeeze this morning. I topped off my tank just because I had no clue exactly where we're going today. I wanted everything to be new and to be a surprise. Another rider joined our group, making our trio into a quartet. We didn't get too far down the road though before it was suggested we go hit up some trails near St. George. We flipped the bikes around and back we went. It turned out that Rick, the fourth member of our group, already followed our adventures online. We just knew him better as GScrasher. Once again, social media and motorcycles getting me to meet up with more cool people. We swung back by camp, where Dr. Dualsport swapped out his KLR for his WR. Back at camp, we also met up with Steve, who didn't have a bike, but eveRide told him to follow us back anyways. Now I'll just let you enjoy a few more scenes of Zion National Park as we cruise through. Even my second time through the park, it was pretty damn amazing looking. We made our way from Zion to St. George, where Tyler swapped his KLR for a Honda, and Steve was outfitted with some gear and given the reins of the infamous Black Widow. After some lunch, all 5 of us were on bikes and ready to go find some dirt. A short rip across town, then we went down a dirt road where the city turned into wasteland. All those days of travel and I'm finally getting to hit some dirt. I'm grinning ear to ear. It's pretty crazy with all that distance we covered and feeling like you're out in the middle of nowhere, completely lost. Just over the mesa at any point in time is a big old city. Our next destination, though, was this cool little crevice. After the crevice, we headed south and then west up this ridge line towards the cliffs. It was a pretty fun ride up the ridge. It was about halfway up before I realized where we were going. I started to recognize some things from Tyler's videos. After admiring the views, Dr. Dualsport realized he lost his jacket somewhere. So Tyler and I volunteered to rip back and find it and have a little fun doing so. It was at this point that Tyler realized his camera had come off his helmet. It was somewhere between here and the top. We decided that Tyler would keep looking for the jacket, and I'll go back up and try to find the camera. I thought looking for a bright white camera in this dirt would be pretty easy. And way up there at the top, it was very easy to spot.
Tyler's camera! Found it!
Once the good doctor's reunited with his jacket, and Tyler's reunited with his camera, we head back down the hill. I got behind the dock for a little bit of fun on this single track here. Don't let that magnificent Santa Claus beard fool you. This guy can ride. place had cool views in every direction. From there we basically headed south and out through some fancy neighborhoods and to a different type of terrain. The area had trails zigzagging everywhere. It didn't take too long before I recognized this area from Tyler's videos too. I've seen a few different people rip along these whoops, and I was ready to hit them myself. Dang phone coming off my bars, stop that run kinda quick. Let's go for take 2. And I go and lose my phone off the bars again. Alright, this time it's going in the pocket. Don't forget to check out Dr. Dualsport's video I'll link to above, where you can see that run from another angle. After that fun, we realized Dr. Dualsport's phone is lost somewhere between here and the cliffside.
We'll be back.
Steve takes a little break while we jam ahead to keep looking for the phone. Tyler and I get an idea, we think we know where it might be, so we jam ahead of Dr. Dualsport to check out that area while he does his thorough search of the road. We're all doing a bunch of hill climbs in this area earlier, and there's a good chance that it could have been here. Well, it wasn't on that one. Let's try another one. And there it was. I slid past it and couldn't stop, but we found it.
We found it.
Nothing was broken, it was all good to go. There was a whole lot of finding things we did today. We mobbed back into town, and after saying our goodbyes to Tyler, Charles, Rick, and I made a nighttime ride back to Zion National Park and the Zion Ranch. All in all, it was a great day getting to explore places I'd only seen in videos and photos before. I had an amazing time riding with some awesome people and meeting some new people and riding with them. And don't let that eveRide guy's videos fool you. He's not a slow rider either. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, day 4 of my Utah journey, there and back again. Feel free to post any comments or questions below, and don't forget to hit that like button and share with all your friends on social media. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time on TWiGs ADV.